Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Has a pop! Surely this time, big moment, massive goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Ferran Torres did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
Barcelona have an early lead. Good start. Now it's Messi. Barcelona were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Parejo does well to read it and intercepts. Ginola looking to force his way through. Hits one! Hoists it forward. Barcelona have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
And it's Messi. He's made sure that that won't get through. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. And here's Perez. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. And the shot! And it's been taken short. And that's a throw-in. And it's played forward. Partey gets good distance on it. Partey was the brains behind the equaliser in their previous game. Messi, Partey gets it back. Villarreal getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Out to the left it goes. Messi gets on the... going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Parejo. Looking to hit the front line. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ferran Torres, he's had that put on a plate. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw, some real no-nonsense defending. Coached through there, goes for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Oh, that was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Looking for space out wide. Dashing forward at pace. Fires it in low. Can he? And they... Real chance! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Barcelona get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Forward it goes. Shot at goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to clear it. Dinks one in. And through to the goalkeeper. And it's half-time here. How do we look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. Receives it from behind. Lofted. Diving header! Vinola. Parejo plays it forward. And here's Messi. And he's going long. Goalkeeper's ball. Tries lifting it over. Looking to break out here. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Parejo. Plays it out to the wing. Barcelona, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Ferran Torres, looking as though he's being given special treatment here, treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Partey. brings it forward. Messi spreads it towards the left. Messi, nicely controlled. Ferran Torres, hit into the middle. Tries to get it clear. And you can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. He goes long. Done very well to intervene. And it's Messi. Lovely bit of skill there. Now has a pop! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. "75 minutes played. Partey drives it forward. And here's Perez. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Pinola. Partey. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Now it's Messi. Battles to win it back. Ferran Torres, it's anyone's ball. Hoists it forward. He's pinged one through here. Oh, good interception.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
And here's Parejo. Parejo pumps it into the area. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And he certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Parejo! That is gorgeous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Dispatched expertly, nicely done. So is this the start of a comeback? Looks to clip it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
He's through the middle. Gabi. Ferran Torres gets away from his opponent. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone.
Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. There's the whistle. Knocks it away. Another chance from a corner. Swing, but it wasn't to be.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Done very well to intervene. Well, that had to be more accurate. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Pamplona have a free kick. Barcelona were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Out to the left it goes. Messi, now it's Messi. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Hoists it forward. Aranguis. Clears it out of harm's way. Well positioned to make that interception. And here's Messi. Oh, that's neat. Crowd calling for him to shoot. And he's had a shot! There it is!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Barcelona took the early advantage. Barcelona making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always, when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Get the better of his opposite number. Little doubt, that is a foul. Here it comes. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's going long. Cleared away. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Well played, he saw that coming. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's looked long this time. Gets wrestled off the ball. Gabi. Clearance is short. Beautifully done. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register what...
Messi! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And he's there to clear it. Sweat goes for goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's got through. That has sent him sprawling. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
To increase the lead. Dispatched with certainty.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Barcelona take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That intervention was very necessary.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Gabby shoots! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he heaves it forward. Barcelona are ahead here, and it's been a good half for them. Gabby battles to win it back. And it's played forward. And it's Aranguis. Right through the middle. Going for goal! And in it goes! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal.
Pamplona produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Pamplona get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. More than happy to take the muscular approach. There's the half-time whistle. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial.
Up for the header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Pamplona, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself.
Forward it goes. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Aranquis. Oh, they can break here. He's had a go! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Hoists it forward. Gabi. Messi. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Messi! Messi. Messi. That's gone a long way up and away. And it's got through. And the ball is out of play. That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Messi looking as though he's being given special treatment here, treatment he could well do without.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
Just brushed off the ball there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he's hit the bar! Defending of the desperate variety. And now the breakaway. Lobs it in gently. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Keeper sends it forward. Plays it through. Going through. Drills one in. And he just whacks it away. Hits one! It's wide, but only just.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Messi. Not much. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Barcelona looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! Top save! That shot was travelling. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Managed to get it away. Nicely controlled. Shapes to shoot! Should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
And it's played forward. He's found his man. And it's played forward. Gets it back. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And it's Aranguiz. Throw it. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Dinks one in. Throw. Floats one over. Oh, good interception. There will be 4 extra minutes. Brought forward. What does he try from here? He's come loose. Hoists it forward. And that's it. Barcelona, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Well, hello, good evening, and welcome to everybody who has joined us, regardless of where you are, or indeed what time it is with you all over the globe, as we bring you this most glamorous of clashes between two sides desperately chasing the right to contest the ultimate prize in club football. This competition has provided us with so much unforgettable drama since the first qualifiers began last summer, and I am certain there will be plenty more to come in the last few. It is semi-final day. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. So just one more step for a date with destiny. Few games come bigger than this one.
Yeah, and the first leg of a semi-final, you can't guarantee passage into the final, obviously, just yet. But you can make life quite hard for yourself, Peter, second leg. So you've got to expect it to be tight and tense. This atmosphere sounds perfect for the occasion. And it's a case of releasing your best now and just finding a stronger edge, letting the opposition know what you're all about. And it's going to be tough next time round too.
So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And the through ball is intercepted. Kimmich dinks one in. Well, they can break here. He's got away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets wrestled off the ball.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Coached through there. Shot a goal! Cleared without complication. I guess for the visitors here, the thing they have to decide is whether they are... Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Across the field it goes. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Great leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Breakaway. Loose ball, who's going to get that? That's a throw. Tries to swing it in. Tries to get it clear. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Has a pop! And that's been levered clear. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And a shot! He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Crossed in. Goalkeeper's ball. And here's Kane. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Battles to win it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And the shot!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Tar. Forward it goes. It's an entertaining game, this. Both teams have had chances, but it is still 0-0. That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Goes for the cross. And that should be the keeper's. And it's Messi. Away from immediate danger. Looks to dink one in. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Just brushed off the ball there. It's come loose. Gets good distance on it. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Cuts it out. Tar. Pantovic. And it's played forward. Davis lobs it in gently. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Kimmich. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Davis. Pumps it in. Up to meet it! Harmlessly behind. Gets it back. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, he's in! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Hoists it forward. Brings it forward. And it's Davis. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Forward it goes. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Now it's Messi. Foot in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that has been cleared. Has a goal! And that's off target.
Barcelona are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
And that's been won straight back. Played out to the right. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And here's Davis. Gets up to hit it!
Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
There's a long ball.
Oh, good interception.
He's got options out wide. And he heaves it forward. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's the throw.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Strong punch.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, that's nice. Crunching tackle. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Kimmich. Davis. Goretzka.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
It's got through. Can he find a finish now? Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Just brushed off the ball there. Goes long. And that is that. Barcelona away with a draw, and they were well worth it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complete.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And already we're underway here. Barcelona are the most prolific team in the league this season. Hoists it forward. Battles to win it back. Barcelona were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Ferran Torres. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mallorca on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Shapes to shoot!
Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back. Gets into some space. And he's there to clear it. It has gone through to him. Plays it back. Has a pop!
He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Jordi Umbula. Ferran Torres. Surely. What a throw in. Ferran Torres. And he's there to hoof it away. He's got options out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Had a shot, off the post. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets away from his opponents. Goes for goal! There it is! First blood drawn. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Forward it goes. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Clears it out of harm's way. Barcelona have suffered lapses late in the first half recently. They're hoping things will be different now. There's the through ball. It's come through, and the shot! And in it goes! And already they're looking to run away with it. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Barcelona have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Plays it long. Deep over the top. Oh, he's got that one wrong. Jordi Umbula. That's a throw. sorted that out. Lombards. And it's played forward. And he's going long. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And that is as far as they're going to go. Good ball. Going for goal! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. And shoots! It's off target and by quite a way. Out towards the flank. Has a pop! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Ferran Torres. You can get that clear. Stasic. Ferran Torres. Jordi Umbula. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Chip through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Stasic. Barcelona with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Lombards.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Brought forward. What does he try from here? Pumps it into the area. Chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, crucially, he ensured that the shot was kept low and it nearly came off.
And it's played forward. Oh, sweet feet. Jordi Umbula. He's had a look. He's had a shot.
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Jordi Umbula. Trying to get there. Ferran Torres gets the better of his man, hits one! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Barcelona take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Dinks one in, and out to safety. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter,
Shoots! Jordi Umbula goes long. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And that's been levered clear. Jordi Umbula. Jordi Umbula goes looking, breaks on here. Over to the left. Ferran Torres. That's a decent ball. He's gone for it! Great football, shot and save. Knocks it away. And a shot! And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Well, no question this semi-final hasn't quite come to life in the manner that most experts had anticipated, but there's been no end to the debates and talking points in terms of how it will play out going forward. The pre-game press conference was certainly an amusing one, both camps stating categorically that they are ready to attack. Perhaps they have no choice. It is anyone's guess as to the tactical shape of the game. Certainly no shortage of encouragement in terms of supporter base for either team. Which one will have enough? Unmistakably, this is the Camp Nou, staging a game in the way only the Camp Nou can. So neither side any closer to the final than they were before the first leg. We're doing it all over again. All that's changed is the venue.
Well, they say fortune is supposed to favour the brave, Peter, but it would be a bold move to throw too much at this too soon, I feel. Instead, we may end up with something more akin to a cat and mouse affair. This is too close to call. They've already had a good look at one another, and there aren't too many weaknesses.
There's the whistle. Barcelona came away from the first leg with a decent draw, and their place in the final now hinges on what they can do in front of their own fans. To the keeper and go again. Keeper sends it forward.
Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, the run was really impressive, the finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Hoists it forward, could move up a gear here. He's pinged one through here. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Up he gets! Dispatched clinically! And they have an aggregate lead! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Just brushed off the ball there.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Plays a clever pass. A real chance to break. Good take, and he's had a look. Kimmich. Barcelona have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine...
Oh, real danger here! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. He's left his... has a pop! He can get that clear. And it's played forward. Ball through needs to be good here. Oh, that is asking for... and the finish! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's offside. Yes, it is. Ulreich sends that a long way. And it's been taken straight back. Plays it out to the wing. Played back in. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Played out to the right. Played in deep. And the keeper's in command. Looking to break out here. He's looked long this time. Face to face with the keeper. And the finish! Back of the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Barcelona get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? A really good feat. Big chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's going long. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Goes long. Well positioned to make that interception. Kane. Done very well to intervene. He's made sure that that won't get through. Barcelona are in control here on the brink of half-time. And now they can launch a counter. Ball's loose, who's getting there? What an adventurous run from a defender. Forward it goes. Out to the left it goes. Gets away from his opponent. Davis delivers. And he just whacks it away. And the counter is on. Davis cuts it out. Half-time in the semi-final. See, views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
It's a fine challenge, and it goes his way. Forward it goes. And he's there to hoof it away. And he's there to cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pumps it into the area.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Deftly done. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Kane. Time and again they are repelled.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. Pantovic. Kimmich. Over to the left. Davis desperately wants to get on the end of this.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Pantovic hoists it forward. Kimmich gets into a dangerous position, knocks it away. Chance! Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Forward pass. Decent looking ball. Tries a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
There's going to be another change here. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Goes for goal! And that is doing no harm.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Kane, now it's Kane. Goretzka. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's played forward. Chance to break. He spotted the run and played him through. Has a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look...
Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Ulreich gets it upfield. Almost nothing left on the clock here. They have 1 foot in the final. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Good strong hand by the keeper. Oh, terrific save.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. It's on a plate. He's gone for it. And the ball's come loose. Kimmich. That's been drilled forward. And here's Kane. It's anyone's ball. It's the through ball. Defender's on the back foot. He gets past his man. Oh, shooting chance! The whistle is gone, and it is all over. Barcelona are the winners in a one-sided semi-final. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've grown in stature and confidence with every step, and one big step away from the trophy now.